Hola culés, welcome back to Barca Cafe. In this video, we're gonna talk about the Barca defense. I had plans to make a video about our defense for some time, but not this soon. But I changed my mind when I saw my fellow culés worrying about our defense after the last couple of games. Let's talk about our defense line. As we know, our fullback position doesn't have much depth, especially right back. Only Cancelo is there. But as we know, if we need it, there are players who can fit into that position for a couple of matches. And in left back, we have Alejandro Balde and Marcos Alonso. But we all know how vulnerable Alonso is in defense. So Balde has to play almost every game just like Cancelo. Now, let's take a look at the centre back depth we have. If you ask me, I will say our CB depth is one of the best in Europe, if not the best. Araujo, Koundé, Christensen and Inigo. This is an unreal list of centre backs. 4 world-class centre backs in a single team fighting for 2 spots. Everyone talks about how stacked our midfield is. But take a look at this list. If they are in any other club, they might start right away for them. Manchester City might have same quality as us in the first team. But we also have depth from our B team. Faye, Fall and Kubarsi. Adding them to our CB list, then it's gonna be massive. Faye, Fall and Kubarsi. I mean, 3 young centre back talents. We should give them chances in the early stages of CDR. That will help them to settle into the first team environment. I rate these 3 highly, especially Faye. He is a no-nonsense defender, an absolute beast and an elite passer of the ball. I really hope he makes it to the first team. See, this is our backline strength. We shouldn't be worried about the latest displays of our defense. It's just our backline hasn't settled yet. Yes, we were messy in the back for the last couple of matches. The match against Mallorca was the first start of Inigo Martinez after last February and the first start of Araujo after his injury. Saying we were messy for the last matches doesn't mean we will be the same for the rest of the season. In fact, we rarely do that nowadays. In the first 7 league games, we played with 7 different backline. As you can see in the picture, every defense line had 1 or more changes. These changes won't help our defense to settle in, but we can blame anyone. Every change Xavi have made was either forced or a squad rotation. Anyway, in the last game we repeated a backline and we haven't considered. It was pretty solid. Obviously, not an ideal display, but it was a solid one. If you ask me what should be our starting backline, my choice would be Cancelo at the right back, Araujo and Koundé as centre back pairing and Balde on the left flank. In my POV, this backline will be pretty solid. And if we can play this in the big games, we will have a strong backline. Of course, adding Christensen or Inigo won't downgrade the levels much. But I think this backline is one level above any other combination. All I wanna tell you guys is, don't worry about our backline leaking goals. It won't be for too long. And we will be solid enough at the back with these players. So, what should be our backline for this season? Which are the players you choose? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalonia.